Hi, my name is Michelle Alice Tan. I am one half of a company called Pico Olo. We're quite new. We started last year in October. I started this company with my partner Abby. We are a pattern house that makes fun modern art products such as home decors and games. So we do wall stickers, posters, gift wrappers, and puzzles so far. So today's topic is about our love language, and here goes. This is mine. Okay. So what is my love language? My love language has got to be acts of service and quality time. So I think that speaks to me a lot because I'm always looking for how someone doing something for me makes me feel loved, and of course, spending quality time with my husband makes me feel like he's fully present, and he's and that makes me feel like he's listening to me, he's understanding me, and he's just being there for me. So that's really powerful. My partner's love language, so my husband's love language has got to be physical touch and words of affirmation. Yeah, definitely. He's always looking for my validation in some sense. Like, oh, I did a good job today, right? Taking care of the kids. Wow, look at me. I'm such a great father. I'm like, yeah, of course you are. Yes, you are. So I just give it to him. He needs the words of affirmation and physical touch, guys. Yeah. So, lots of love and lots of hugs. Okay, cuddles. How has your love language changed over the years? Being a parent, after marriage. Okay, so I'm just reading the questions. Yes, so our love language has definitely changed. I think in the beginning of our relationship, when we're just dating, a more shallow love language could be like, I love receiving gifts. That's one of the love languages as well. It's like, oh wow, he put the effort to even make a gift, even though it's not what I want, or it could be what I want, but just the thought that he will put into making something or getting me something, that I really love that in the beginning. So now it's changed. For me, it's mostly acts of service because I need him to help me as a parent, help me out as a mom. So I forgot to mention I have two kids. One is 4.5 years old and one is 1.5 years old. So I have two boys. Yes. Okay, so that's being a parent. In terms of our marriage, I think there are times when you go through a marriage and you're feeling a bit like you're alone sometimes, and you don't know if you're doing a good job, or am I a good mother, is he a good father, am I a good wife, is he a good husband? So for him, my husband, I think words of affirmation really helps him feel validated, appreciated. So that's why he has I feel like that's his love language. Maybe if I ask him, it could be something different, but that's how I feel it is. What tips do you have for relationships during lockdown? Okay, so how has our love language or my love advice during the pandemic? I think that's a good question because during the pandemic, everything has shifted, right? Our dynamic has changed. We work from home. During the MCO, we're not used to always being around each other all the time. Ray, my husband Ray, during the first MCO, he loved it. He loved being at home all the time. I'm a full-time mom and I work part-time, so I work from home. But for him, he's always at the office. For the first MCO, he got a chance to stay home for 2 months, and he loved it because Jude, our youngest son, was turning 1, and he was just learning how to walk. He was just learning how to babble, And for him, he got to be home to witness all the change. So that was really, really nice. So he loved it. We did fight, during the MCO, during the lockdown, because we just in out each other's faces all day long, But we managed to work it out somehow, by always being very empathetic with each other, being honest about how we feel, and just giving each other space when someone needs it. So I would have to walk to the next room just to cool down, or usually what I do is I close the door in my bathroom and I just stay in here until I've calmed down. So here I am. I'm also in my bathroom, as you can see. My bath is here. My bathtub's here. Yeah. So sometimes it's just about giving each other space and understanding that not everyone can read your mind and can give you what you want or say what you want to hear. You just have to be understanding that everyone is also going through something and everyone is doing their best. You know, in my eyes, my husband might not be doing enough, for example, in taking care of the kids. But he tells me, and be honest with me that he is doing his best. That is the level best that he can do, and I have to accept and understand and empathize that is how he is, you know. So yeah, so I think it's a lot about being honest with each other, being vulnerable about how you really feel, the underlying feelings of your anger, your anxiety, and sharing that with your partner will make all the difference. You know, if you keep it to yourself just to avoid an argument, it's just going to bottle up, and at some point you end up as roommates. You know, you resent each other. It revolves all around the kids and nothing around each other. So remember that you're always husband and wife first before you are parents. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you enjoyed this little chat, and thank you. I'll see you at Piccolo. Bye.